Joe The Lineman, written by Mario Dealba and Reka Jambrich. Published by Elektrik App Inc. Who is your hero? Yours might be Superman, or Spider-Man, or Iron Man. Mine is Lineman. Well, a lineman. My hero is my dad. Being a lineman is my dad's job. It means he fixes big electrical cables. He and Scott have the coolest truck. It has a fancy type of basket that raises them up into the air. Yup, my hero doesn't need to fly to reach the sky. Like any hero, my dad the lineman is very brave. Sometimes when he works with Cindy, he goes underground through a hole in the street. I'm glad my dad isn't afraid of the dark. Once, my dad told me he was going to play in the yard at work. That seemed fun. I wish I could get paid to play in the backyard, but it wasn't that kind of yard. It was a cable yard filled with huge things called cable reels. These reels hold long black things that look like villainous tentacles. One Friday, it was Dad's day off from his superhero duties. That meant he got to stay home and eat pizza with us while we watched my favorite movie. Suddenly, we heard a loud, terrifying sound from outside. The lightning flashed and the thunder shook the house. The TV went dark, and so did every light in the house. We flipped every switch, but nothing worked. We truly needed a hero to save the day or night. We heard a voice coming from my dad's radio.
Joe, do you copy? We need you to take care of the transformer.
What was a transformer? A big scary robot? A shape-shifting monster? An alien with the ability to change its appearance? Whatever it was, my dad, the lineman, wasn't afraid. He put on his superhero suit and went to work. He left me with his handy-dandy flashlight. He said I would have to be brave and take care of the house while he went with Scott and Cindy to take care of the transfigurator. Or the transporter, or whatever it was called. The storm really was a messy one. Must have been angry. It knocked over some trees and branches. How rude. Trees and branches were no match for my dad though. He got out of his truck and he used his super strength to move them out of the way. It turned out that the transformer wasn't a scary monster. It was a little box on a pole that needed help. Da-da-da-da! My dad didn't need a cape or wings to reach it, just some special boots. And then, flick, 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 the power returned. TVs turned back on and lights flickered back to life. If only all those families knew it was my dad who saved the night. At least our family knew that my dad was a hero. He brings light to our home in more ways than one. Daddy likes being a hero, but do you know what he said is his favorite thing to do? It's spending time with us. Do you have a hero as awesome as my dad? The end.